Good morning, class. Today we will discuss the last forest of our topic, that is coniferous forest. As you see the latitudinal extent of these forests, that is 50 to 70 of northern hemisphere, and spectacular coniferous forests are found, and these are also called the taiga forest. Now here because limitedly we have the category of forest. In the next class or in ninth class, when we see all these category, we know. But if I draw the diagram for you, that where we are discussing them, suppose this is earth, half I am showing, and this is equator. So equator, when we proceed to equator to the north pole, so we know that this is equator, that is 0 degree. After that, that is 23 degree, and after that that is 66, then after that 70. So 50 to 70 here, particularly this region is that. So approximately they are very much near to the polar region. So we know that the temperature is very less, and the rays are of sun is slant. So such kind of vegetation will be found there. So that kind of vegetation is called taiga. So these forests are also seen in the higher altitudes. Higher altitudes means altitudely, when we go higher, means mountain region. And these are the trees which Salima found in Himalayas in abundance, and they are tall, softwood, green trees, and the wood of these trees are useful for making the pulp of paper, which is used in manufacturing the paper. And newsprint, matchboxes, packaging boxes are made from this soft wood. The cheer, pine, cedar, and other important variety of these trees are found. Silver fox, mink, polar bear are the common animal which are found here. Now grassland. Grassland, again they are of tropical, temperate and thorny. So we'll see them. Like tropical grasslands are, now I think no need of explaining what is tropical, what is temperate, and subtropical. Like so tropical grasslands are occur on either side of equator, extending till the tropics, and these vegetation grows in the area moderate to low amount of rainfall. Moderate to low मीन्स ज़्यादा बारिश नहीं होती है, हल्की बारिश होती है. तो मॉडरेट का मतलब नीदर इट इज़ हाई नॉर इट इज़ लो. सो लो की तरफ होते हैं, जहाँ हल्की बारिश होगी वहीं पे ये घास के मैदान उगते हैं. तो ग्रास कैन ग्रो वेरी टॉल, अबाउट 3 to 4 मीटर हाइट. एंड सवाना ग्रासलैंड, आप सोच सकते हैं कितनी बड़ी होती है. जिराफ जैसा एनिमल का गर्दन जो कि लंबा होता है, इसी वजह से होता है कि यहाँ पर घास लंबी होती है. सवाना एंड ग्रास अफ्रीका आर द टाइप ऑफ this kind of. Then elephants, giraffe and zebra, deer, leopard and common in these grassland. Another is temperate grassland. These are found in the mid latitude zone and interior part of the continents, and usually this grass here is short and nutritive. So wild buffaloes, bison भी is one kind of buffalo ही होता है. Antelopes are common in this region. Thorny bushes, these are found in the dry desert like region, and tropical deserts are located in the western margin of the continent. This question generally you face in future classes कि ज़्यादातर हमें हमारे कॉन्टिनेंट्स के वेस्ट में ही सारे डेजर्ट मिलते हैं. इंडिया का डेजर्ट भी कहाँ है? थार डेजर्ट, दैट इज़ इन वेस्ट साइड. सो Kalahari desert, Sahara desert, Atacama desert, Gobi desert, whatever the desert you see in Atlas, you will find in the western margin of the country. So the vegetation cover is scarce here because the scanty rainfall and scorching heat. तो थॉनी बुशेस हम पढ़ रहे हैं, यानी कि ऐसा एरिया जहाँ पर रेनफॉल कम है और टेम्परेचर बहुत हाई है. सो आइडेंटिफाई द ग्रेट डेजर्ट ऑफ इंडिया, सेम काइंड ऑफ थिंग वी कैन face there. So name the common animal of this desert you found earlier. तो कैसे होंगे डेजर्ट में? रेप्टाइल्स आपको ज़्यादा मिलेंगे, स्नेक, लिजार्ड्स, कैमल. ठीक है, ये आपके वहाँ पर के animals हैं. If you reach the polar region, you will find the place extremely cold. When we are talking about very much hot places, so we cannot skip from the cold places. So these growth of the natural growth is very limited here, क्योंकि बहुत ठंडा है तो यहाँ पर कोई vegetation ज़्यादा नहीं है. Only mosses और lichens, ये क्या होता है, especially in the month of June and July some sprouting take place. ठीक है, थोड़ी बहुत जो फूल पत्ते उगते हैं वो इसी मौसम में उगते हैं. And very small small shrubs are found here. It grows during the very short summer which I told you. So this kind of vegetation is called tundra. Type of vegetation is this vegetation in found in the polar region. Polar region अब बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. polar का मतलब आपका पोल की साइड हम जब जाते हैं तब. तो एशिया एंड नॉर्थ अमेरिका द एनिमल हैव थिक फर एंड थिक स्किन टू protect themselves from the cold climatic condition. Seal, walrus, musk, oxen, Arctic owl, owl and polar bear, now snow foxes and some of the animals are found there. So now this was all about the natural vegetation and wildlife. So our chapter began with Salima's trip or summer camp. Now when she come back, her father shows some photographs to her of thick forest and the wildlife. Now the people were cutting the grass and trees and clearing the forest. So her father explained why it is happening, because local people wanted to the land for their own purpose like agriculture and settlement, so that's why they are clearing the land. So she start wondering ऐसा क्यों करते हैं लोग. So then कि अगर ऐसा करेंगे तो वाइल्ड लाइफ कहाँ जाएगी. जनरली वी लिसन इन द न्यूज़ कि माइग्रेट हो रहे हैं. रिसेंटली इन पिथौरागढ़ इट हैपन कि वाइल्ड एनिमल्स दे आर माइग्रेटिंग. वाई दे आर माइग्रेटिंग? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट गेटिंग देयर हैबिटेट, सो दैट्स वाई दे आर माइग्रेटिंग. सो और फिर उसके साथ साथ ये भी है कि हम अपना अच्छा ऑक्सीजन का सोर्स ख़त्म कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो ये वाटर वेपर, टिम्बर, फ्रूट्स, नोट्स अवेलेबल इन फ्यूचर, क्या ही हमें सब फ्यूचर में मिलेगा? इफ़ रेंसिकली वी आर कटिंग द फॉरेस्ट, क्लियरिंग द लैंड फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एंड अदर, so this will not we will have in future. So do you agree with Salima? Definitely we are agree with Salima. So now hold the discussion on your class and friends, and depletion of our diversified flora and fauna, suggest some measures to conserve them. So this is only for your task, and hope we will discuss in future this topic. So till then, thank you and goodbye.